Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppy's mom, and you're listening to Happy Hour.
Welcome back to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
Now, something completely different.
Smoke medical weed every day.
The following thoughts on Happy Hour represent Ryan Hoppe and Plastic. Listener discretion is advised.
Live from Tampa Bay, you are tuned in to Happy Hour.
He's the voice of a generation that got screwed by the baby boomers. Welcome back to Happy Hour.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour. Happy Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Happy. This is Happy Hour with Happy.
Where we at? Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source or trending topic. Be the hottest, search about his competition. Microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-B-P-E. 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 You already know Happy Hour in the system.
Happy Hot Topic.
Today on TMZ.
Kind of shocking. Khloe Kardashian is married to Tristan Thompson.
Oh, is she? I thought they broke up when he cheated on her with Jordan Woods, her sister's best friend.
It's true.
Oh, okay. Khloe Kardashian revealed True believes Khloe and Tristan are married.
It is the right thing to do.
No, it's not. You got to face the tough facts. I know you've never faced any adversity in your life because you've had everything given to you, Khloe, because of that thing that is ruining the world known as nepotism. But yeah, it's just going to make the kid resent you in 5 years or resent her father when she finds out how much of a slut he is.
Get married, have kids. That's what I want to teach her.
But then she's saying that it's also not exactly a great idea because True will grow up thinking when you're married, you don't sleep in the same bed, you don't kiss each other.
That's all accurate. Barack Obama was at the Clippers game last night.
Hell yeah, I love Obama. I freaking miss him as a president. I try not to get too political on here, but that guy's the coolest guy in the room. And I'm sick of hearing everybody call his wife Mike.
Without Michelle, he went out to dinner the night before in Sherman Oaks with Sasha and Malia, also without Michelle.
Yeah, he's been without Michelle lately. I think it's safe to say that they don't love each other. They didn't speak to each other for the 8 years that he was in office, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I don't think they really get along. I bet she's really pretentious. I bet it's never her fault. And she also ruined school lunches. When I was a freshman in high school, we would get mozzarella sticks and pizza. And then she came into office as the first lady, and all of a sudden we had salad. No good.
It's weird.
Wait a minute, he went to the Valley?
Does he drive himself?
No, he can't.
He can drive.
Former presidents can't drive on public roads.
It was created after the JFK assassination.
Yeah, you know, before Roosevelt just cruising down the road.
JFK wasn't driving. That makes no sense.
Nancy Grace has some pretty strong views about Casey Anthony.
Hell yeah. You can say whatever the hell you want about Nancy Grace, but it was such nostalgia seeing her go after that dirty, rotten imbecile, that psychopath. Actually, she makes all psychopaths look bad. Being Casey Anthony.
Dipping her toe into legal advice.
Legal advocate? She was tried for murder. That's her exposure to the justice system.
I just, You know, Nancy Grace is not someone you want to get into an argument with.
I have a different take than Nancy Grace. I think there's something potentially noble about what she's doing.
Oh, Derek.
She's trying to change her life around. She is capitalizing on the gruesome murder of her daughter. That's the disgusting part of what she's doing.
I do see what he's saying about she's trying to change her life. Because what are you supposed to do? I bet everywhere she goes, she gets stares. I mean, I don't feel bad for her, but you do got to realize that she has like another 40 years on this planet. She got to do something. I mean, obviously legal advice ain't it, but she got to do something.
Carrie Underwood. And there's this fan, and she said, your music is helping me get through it. Carrie goes, she's really sweet.
She lets this woman like have her moment with her. It's very nice.
Anytime there's a sweet moment, you're just speechless.
No, I was just thinking of what song I went play at my funeral.
What song?
YMCA.
Yeah, Harvey Levin has been really morbid lately. Freaking 73 years old, the pimp is. It's freaking weird. Everybody's aging. Okay. Love his music.
Welcome to TMZ Live, Harvey Levin here.
Charles here.
So, you know there is a big brouhaha over...
I love that word, brouhaha.
This case against Jay-Z. This rape case that was dropped after this woman had essentially recanted and said, I'm going to dismiss this with prejudice.
Right. Now, you use the word recant, and I understand why you use the word recant. Her attorney, or I guess you would say formerly her attorney, Tony Busby, says...
he just seems like an opportunist scumbag.
She is not recanting her story, and that she firmly stands on what she alleged in the lawsuit, even though she's dismissed it.
But one of the allegations that Tony Busby made was that 2 private investigators went out and allegedly harassed this woman after
Use the word harass.
After she dropped the lawsuit.
Well, turns out there were 2 private investigators.
I'm curious what this woman looks like. I know it's a Jane Doe, and I know we'll never find out, but I'm just very curious what she looks like. She'd be a white girl. She'd be a thick African-American woman. What is she?
Investigators who went to visit her, and at least one of them has made a declaration in Jay-Z's lawsuit against Tony Busby for extortion, right? And this private investigator goes into detail about this meeting that the private investigator had with the Jane Doe accuser. Went to her home and talked to her about Jay-Z's involvement.
Yeah, you know Jay-Z ain't innocent.
Now, according to these documents filed by the private investigator, the Jane Doe accuser said no less than 4 times, Jay-Z did not assault me.
Yeah, it's a big headache. There's this.
There's also breaking news coming in from South Carolina tonight in a death penalty case making national headlines. For the first time in 15 years, a death row inmate has now been executed moments ago by firing squad instead of the electric chair or lethal injection.
Hell yeah! Next up, pedophiles.
Here's Steve Osunsami.
Prison officials in South Carolina tonight are making history on death row, using 3 executioners with rifles, firing from 15 feet away at the same time to shoot this double murderer in the heart.
Bye, bitch!
67-year-old Brad Sigmund chose to die this way over the electric chair and lethal injection after
I think I'd rather die in an electric chair.
A number of executions using injections have gone wrong. States have had trouble getting the right chemicals, and prison officials in the death chamber have struggled using needles and finding veins.
Yeah, just shoot him in the head and call it a day.
Sigmund's attorney says a firing squad felt more humane.
Knowing that
I'm glad we're being humane towards murderers. Someone that took a fucking life. You serious?
Bullets are gonna break the bones in his chest and
the poor baby.
And destroy his heart, or risk a 20-minute long execution strapped to a gurney with your lungs filling with blood and fluid.
Oh no, the poor baby! How's he gonna survive? It's his own lawyer, the poor baby!
This is an impossible choice.
Across America, nearly 24 states have a death penalty, and most of them are still by lethal injection.
Yeah, and it takes them like 40 fucking years to do it.
But now 5 states allow firing squads.
Whatever. I didn't lose this.
Out of Sam Bankman-Fried and Sean Diddy Combs. Bankman-Fried says he shares a dormitory-style bunk with Combs.
You know, Sam Bankman-Fried, they're sharing a bunk. You know, they've probably hooked up.
Chief investigative correspondent Aaron Katursky has the story, and Aaron Combs is also facing some new allegations.
He is, and this is the first time, George, we're hearing from...
I love this guy's voice. Aaron.
And this is the first time, George, we're hearing from Sam Bankman-Fried since he began serving his 25-year sentence. He says he's working on an appeal, playing chess with armed robbers, and he says his fellow inmate Sean Combs has been kind. This morning, the former poster boy of crypto, who prosecutors said ran one of the biggest financial frauds in history, is
loser
speaking from the decrepit, sometimes violent jail where he's being held. Sam Bankman-Fried talking.
You know they're over-exaggerating it. I bet it's barely violent. I bet it's just a lot of gay sex.
To Tucker Carlson.
The place I'm in, I'm not in physical danger.
In 2023, Bankman-Fried was convicted of stealing billions from customers of his crypto exchange FTX. Bankman-Fried telling George Stephanopoulos in 2022 he accepted responsibility.
But you're ultimately responsible.
And ultimately, absolutely, I should have been on top of this. And
Should have would have cut up.
I feel really, really bad and regretful.
Now go blow Diddy and shut up. 856-49 happy. Oh, isn't that delightful? It's really funny, the transitions in my life. You know what's so funny about the transitions in my life? I went from hanging out at the Special Olympics today, such a heartwarming event, as my boy, the Olympian Nick, came in first place and in second place. And he made state. But then you go to this debauchery. So let's cleanse our souls and wash our hands. We'll be right back on Happy Hour after this. Hang on.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
She's so good, I like it. Shawty, she's so good, I like it. 5 times 2, 10. 5 plus 5 times 2, 10. She's pretty in the face, so sexy in the waist, and I'm really tryna get down to it. Got me on something else, cause she feeling herself, and she telling me she really wanna do this. This girl is straight from a magazine. On the cover of Smooth, I'm that dude. I'm tryna give it to you. She's dangerous, like a fire to a match, she's burning up. I ain't no amateur, baby, I hope you got stamina. Cause I can be a fitness coach, and I work for free. I know how far we can go. Sexy, damn. Look at Shorty, so good. Just the way I like it, baby. Damn, look at Shorty, so good. Right, the way I. 5 times 2, 10. 5 plus 5. Right, 2, 10. Mr. Carter Park told me come through. I said no problem, dog, got you. He said I'm in Chi-Town working on the bomb. I'm like no problem, dog, what you want? Said I need that sexy class. I'm like, you know me, dog, I'm nasty. So it's cool, I told him not to live. I was like, mama, let's play monkey in the middle. You know me, I'm a little bit crazy. Like to stretch to her legs like P.E. You looking at the Chico or Jay-Z? Yeah, that's right. Damn, I think she wants me. Damn, I think she needs me. Damn, I think she wants me. Hey, baby, be easy. Damn, shorty, look at her. The way I, damn, be sexy. Just the way I like it, baby. 5 plus 5. 5 times 2, 10. 5 plus 5. 5 times 2, 10. Girl, what's your strategy? I got your masterpiece. Come get this remedy. You need my therapy. Baby girl, what's next? Let's talk about sex. Do you have a special thing you do? You ain't gotta hold back when we get up in the sack. I'm gonna satisfy you. It's late in the night and I'm trying to get it right. Do you feel the same way? I'm so enthused the way you move. I'm trying to give it to you. Your hands at us. When you jump in the ride, you can grab my clutch. If you're feeling that, girl, let's take it to the back. We don't have to leave the spot. Stay right in the parking lot.
Yeah, stay on my lap.
Be sex sweat. Oh, damn. Look at Shorty. She's so good.
Oh, yeah, Vaughn and Pitbull. Damn.
Baby, damn. Look at Shorty. Look at her. So fun.
Got a hot ass, huh?
5
Oh, geez. Wow, you're doing basic math. I'm proud of you, Pitbull.
You hot.
I think I'm getting all of it, but the music back in the day was so much better.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. This following segment has been brought to you by the best Delta 8 CBD honey around. DZBZ Honey at DZBZHoney.com. When I tell you it's the best around, I'm a man of my word. It comes in the form of a lollipop. Lick the lollipop. A honey stick or a jar of honey. However the hell you want to get high, go to DZBZHoney.com. And at checkout, use promo code Hoppe, HOPPE, to save 20%.
Hello again, it's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
That's me. You know my name, bitch.
Hey, what's up? It's Babs from Wild 94.1, the afternoon diva. Shout out my guy Ryan Hoppe. Make sure you tune in to Hoppe Hour, the best 60 minutes of your life.
The voice you can't ignore and the energy you didn't know you needed.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is.
What is it? Please remind me.
The radio show on the land. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh, yeah. It's time for that AI song that mispronounced my name. Oh, what's going on? Tell me already.
This is the theme of Hoppe Hour.
Oh, sure.
The theme of Hoppe Hour. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
With Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe.
Hour. Let's laugh, let's dance right now.
I got it.
shoe up in the tower. Silly jokes, the last will shower. Ryan's here with all the chatter. Tune in, folks, it really matters. Hoppy Hour is the thing with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppy, get the name right.
And let's all swing.
I thought AI was so smart.
Scooby-Doo and Wacky Tunes.
Oh, sure.
Ryan's laughter fills the room.
Got it.
Is he fun and all the loons?
Whatever.
Breeze the booze, catch the wave and ride the fun. With Hoppy Hour, we're never done.
Oh, what's going on?
Ryan Hoppe, number one.
Hoppy.
Come and join us.
Get it right.
Hoppy Hour is the thing with Ryan Hoppe. We all sing.
Oh, I'm so sick of this.
Friends and let's all swing.
Woohoo! 856 49 Hoppy. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. Okay?
Happy Hot Topic.
What's going on?
Welcome to TMZ Live. Harvey Levin here.
Charles here.
There was a stunning development today in the death of Gene Hackman and his wife, Betsy. Gene Hackman was not the first to die. A lot of people thought that was the case. Gene Hackman died a full week after his wife, Betsy, died. And now we know the cause of death of both.
For both of them. And as Harvey said, what they revealed, the sheriff and the medical examiner there in Santa Fe County, New Mexico, revealed that Betsy died first. They believe, on the evidence they have at this point, it was February 11th, and that she died from hantavirus. Hantavirus is a respiratory disease that is particular to the Southwest, and you
contract it from rodents oftentimes.
Right.
And it is a very serious, sometimes fatal disease, and they say it was fatal in the case of Betsy. Remember, she was found in the bathroom with pills scattered about.
Dale said those...
Yeah, this whole friggin' thing is so weird. It's weird. You live this life where you make all these classic movies and you're one of the greatest actor of all time, and then you die like this. Like, I know we're all gonna die, but it's like, if you would have told him in the 80s when Hoosier's coming out that your death would be this big hoopla, I don't know what he would have thought.
Pills were thyroid medication that was being that was prescribed and being taken regularly. That had nothing to do. Those pills had nothing to do with the death.
Now, as for Gene, remember what Charles just said was Betsy died February 11th. Gene died February 18th. That is a full week later, and he was living in the house. So, of course, the question, how could that be? He never called 911. There are answers to this. Gene Hackman had advanced Alzheimer's and was in frail condition.
Right. Here's how the medical examiner laid out all the details that they've now uncovered.
Our investigation shows that all the last known communication and activity from Ms. Arakawa was on February 11th.
Mr. Hackman's initial pacemaker data revealed cardiac activity on February 17th, with subsequent pacemaker interrogation demonstrating an abnormal rhythm of atrial fibrillation on February 18th, which was the last record of heart activity.
Oh, man, this is freaking sad.
Based on the circumstances, it is reasonable to conclude that Ms. Hackman passed away first, with February 11th being the last time that she was known to be alive.
All right, so TMZ has about 9 more minutes on this clip, and I don't feel like talking about that for 9 more minutes.
Happy Hot Topic.
An unexploded World War II bomb halted train service out of Paris, France.
This rail is just going to cramp. It's no good.
Construction workers on an overnight shift found the weapon of war at about 3:30 in the morning.
Can you imagine you're just working the overnight shift, just trying to get by in life and whatever, and all of a sudden, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this happens?
It was located near train tracks in the Parisian suburb of Saint-Denis, about a mile and a half from Gare du Nord. More than 210 million people travel through Gare du Nord each year, making it Europe's busiest train station. Authorities estimate the decades-old bomb weighs about 1,100 pounds and was likely American or British.
It looks like a piece of crap. It's weird.
During World War II, the Nazi-occupied French railways were heavily bombed.
Hey, there's Elon's buddies!
Especially in the north of Paris, where several factories were located.
Kind of wild to think that they're still finding stuff from World War II.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I mean, I guess it's better that they found it than it not being found and then something
Yeah, it's a good way to put it.
going wrong.
Pausing travel out of Paris has international ramifications. Passengers in London, Brussels, and Amsterdam all felt the effects.
Hell yeah, and it's not just all the hookers getting banged in Amsterdam.
So I was going to meet my friend in Brussels, but obviously the trains are all...
It's an American tourist. God, she's freaking cute.
Friend in Brussels, but obviously the trains are all delayed.
Sit on my lap!
My train was at 7:23, but now I don't know when it will be.
The French transportation minister says bomb experts have defused the explosive.
Oh, I like how you did that.
And are working to remove the device safely.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you don't drop it and the whole rail explodes. But honestly, I'm not saying I want that to happen, but I don't know. I'm not gonna say it.
Is this proof of the Loch Ness Monster? According to the Loch Ness Center, a man has photo proof of the widely speculated creature.
I'm not into this nonsense. This Bigfoot, religion, it's all fiction.
The Center's marketing manager, Amy Todd, tells USA Today on March 6th, I just thought it was brilliant because it really shows like the wave. It shows like there is some kind of dark mass under the water pushing up that wave. The photo shows a large dark mass right beneath the surface. A bit of what seems to resemble a certain mythical creature even pokes through the surface.
Yeah, people just want things to be something it's probably not it. If the Loch Ness Monster is so real, why hasn't it been found yet?
And though there have been countless false alarms in the past, the center isn't quite sure about this case. Amy says, there's just too many sightings and too many descriptions from photos, from film.
Here's the thing. Here's my thing. If the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot is so real, why are they showing us black and white pictures from last weekend when they claim they saw it? We got HD now. Freaking Androids have better cameras than iPhones. The only good thing about Android. You're telling me, ladies and gentlemen, I'm kidding. I don't want to piss off the Android people. But I'm not really kidding. I just don't want you to get mad at me. But do you really believe this?
And witness statements as well that are all too similar. According to the official Loch Ness Monster Sightings Register, there have been nearly 1,160 Nessie sightings over the years, with 13 webcam images recorded to date. And the first...
What is a webcam? What is it, 2007? Oh, let me get my Razor phone.
Spotting going all the way back to the 6th century.
Whatever. You can keep believing what you want. It's all nonsense. What do I want to talk about? Oh, there's this spicy news right here.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Post Malone steps out with rumored new girlfriend. The 29-year-old has been seen out and about with a woman named Christy Lee for People amid
she's freaking hot.
Speculation that he and his fiancée, with whom he shares a daughter born in May 2022, have split.
Whoa, another millennial couple that wasn't married with a baby splitting? No! I mean, marriage is freaking dead. Any millennial parent out there, none of them are married. Even the ones, the good girls. The ones that said, oh, I'm going to wait till marriage. It didn't happen.
Malone and Lee first got the rumor mill spinning when a TikToker user shared a video of the pair at a bar together. Malone and Lee were also seen on a trip to Rome together in January, as seen in pictures obtained by TMZ. E-News has reached out to reps.
I reached out a comment and didn't hear back, right? Or maybe you did hear back. Maybe this is the one time that E-News did hear back. Let's see.
For Malone for comment, but has not yet heard back. Over the years, Malone has kept the details of his private life very close to his chest.
Hell yeah, he didn't. So maybe you shouldn't even reach out. If he's keeping his life so private, maybe you shouldn't even talk to him. Because if he's keeping it private, why would he tell Enos?
In fact, the rock star artist has never revealed the name of the mother of his child, to whom he became engaged while in Las Vegas. He told Call Her Daddy's Alex Cooper in 2023, "We're not married, it was just a proposal. I had lost a significant amount of money at the table. We go upstairs and I'm off my rocker hammered and I was like, hey, you want to marry me? I got a ring and all this stuff, and she said no."
That's gotta be a pretty crampy moment.
He continued, "She's like, ask me tomorrow." And I was like, all right. And then I did, and I was sober, and it was nice.
Yeah, that story is definitely a walking red flag, if you ask me. Do you ever have it where you're in a relationship that's kind of a red flag and whatnot, and all of a sudden, when you break up, you're like, wow, there was nothing about that relationship that was good. Nothing at all. Natalie Portman shows cheating ex what he's missing as she gets touchy-feely with another Frenchman. That's the new trend that all the celebrities are doing out there, where they're just going out and they're just like, hey, look at me. I'm making out with someone else. Texas girl, 18, faces years behind bars after being arrested for forcing bargoers to watch her sex tape. Wow, it's freaking naughty. The scene was filmed in her boyfriend's truck on Valentine's Day shortly before the couple broke up. He asked her to delete the footage, but she didn't. That's got to be freaking weird. I had a sex tape flown around on my iPhone, whatever the one was in 2007. I remember we were at a comedy club, and this should come as a surprise to nobody. But Mike Calta's like, hey, do you have a sex tape? No, actually, that's not Mike Calta. It's Bubba. Hey, do you have a sex tape? Like, I don't know, maybe. Make sure it doesn't get leaked, you know. Make sure you keep that close to you. You know what I mean? Because he would definitely know about that.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Shit.
I'm so sick, I go to the hospital when I don't get fixed. I get licked by the brain surgeon. If I'm losing you, sorry, I'm just brain surfing. Moving your mind like the 5 in the lanes twerking. But I'm like the 6 with your bitch twerking. I'm on the strip with your bitch working. And I don't like strippers, I like dyke bitches that don't like strippers. They like bitches, like the fight strippers. F baby, I don't write shit. We on that hype shit, she on that white shit. I ain't talking about come put pot on my dick and she suck it till she numb shit. Remember back in the day when an ounce of coke was 400 and them bitches was gay. But now these niggas is gay and you could probably get an ounce for 8. Shit, if you spend 1100 you straight. And now the niggas with money is the niggas that hate. And bitches want a broke nigga cause the rich niggas fake. But that's why me and my hooligans debate. Oh, which one of these rich niggas be taking? I gotta make it. Little Nay is 6 now. My little brother Jay, he wanna cop bricks now. And little Marley, he just hold his chick down. Get him a band so he can roll his chick round. I blow big and I lack like I big down. I keep that cig in my lap like my dick down. Shit, make me bust a nut in your face. Tell your girlfriend, bitch, wipe the slut off your face. Where you from? I put you under your state. Then I go and throw a party in Bungalow 8. Shit, I'm something so straight, fear eye. A nigga right up in his queer eye. I ain't the year I must excel. Fans sending in cards say you must get well soon. Because I'm sick, so sick, sick, mean. I be with a thick thing and she do her lick thing. Well, as a matter of fact, I think you know her well. Every time I'm with the girl, you always blowing up herself. Would you stop me and shorty tryna chill, man? Shorty tryna feel on my heel. I shock her like Seal. I shock her like I'm managing a ludicrous. Paneling the Uzi like a camera. Choose your flick. Yeah, strike a pose. We pull up in the Bentleys. It's niggas on the bikes. It's hoes. I'm that cold, nigga. I'm that cold, nigga. Though I'm a hot boy, I'm that cold. I rest my case. These guys think about it. Yep, I come a long way, daddy. Long motherfucking way. But it's been fun. Sometimes difficult, sometimes easy. But in the end, I'm still Weezy. They say the baby. One time I had a girl, I love y'all.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Hey, what up? How's it going? Great to hear. This following segment has been brought to you by the best printing company from all of the Bay Area. WestChasePrinting.com. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need printed up. Go to WestChasePrinting.com and on the invoice, I tell them I sent you. This is also being brought to you by Rich Keeley, Master Barbershop at RichKBarber.com. When I tell you that he is the best barber as well in all of the Bay Area, I'm a man of my word. 4545 West Kennedy Boulevard, and that is in Tampa. Go to RichKBarber.com because you can't just show up and go, hey, Rich, can I get a haircut? No, you got to go to RichKBarber.com. And when you do, you'll save $10. And this is also being brought to you by Amir Academy of Martial Arts at AmirAcademy.com. 2700 22nd Street North. And that's in St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need, go there. Okay? Does that make sense? And if you need help with your mental health, and you're in Florida or Maryland, both states where we get a lot of listens, counselingoncall.net. Tell them I sent you. But if you're in the other states or countries and you need help with your mental health, don't worry. It's not that big of a deal. You can go to psychologytoday.com or Google, or you can talk to me. All right. We're going to come back on Happy Hour and keep this party going right after this. But first, let's hear from Hammer and Hank, who episode 8 will be on Monday.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe
Hey everybody, this is Dave Pratt in Arizona, and you are listening to Hoppe Hour!
Hey, this is Southside Steve out of Atlanta, Georgia, host of the Yeah Come On Show podcast, and you're listening to the Hoppe Hour with my friend Ryan Hoppe, fellow radio rock god.
He had daddy issues and is attracted to women with them. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Yeah. Yo.
What up?
Time of the Hoppe Hour. Worldwide broadcast. And for the scoop celeb gossip of mass. Ryan Hoppe on the mic. Kicking off the night. Talking about the love, the news, keeping it tight. 85-609-46-773. Hit the digits, call the show, set your mind free. From day to wild tales, ain't no rest in the world syndicated. Hoppe is the best. Hoppe Hour's live. From coast to coast. Turn the volume up.
856-49 Hobby.
City lights glowing.
856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio.
Secrets to reasons why.
You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com.
Hoppe Hour hitting hard, feeling so right.
All right.
Feel the rhythm.
Here's the deal.
Rolling through the wire. Ryan Hoppe.
I've been waiting a few days to talk about it, but we gotta get rid of it. It's like putting cream on an HPV wart. That being Meghan Markle.
From coast to coast, turn the volume up. Praise and toast worldwide. The city lights glowing bright. With Ryan Hoppe, we celebrate the night. Hoppe Hot Topic.
Would you like some bubbles?
Yes,
Meghan shared the announcement on her baseball cap, Let Us Remain Calm. Season 2 of With Love, Meghan is coming.
Ew, who the hell decided we need more of her?
For Netflix confirms to ET it is expected this fall and the episodes have already shot. The series has had mixed reviews and some critics say it's a copycat of Pamela Anderson's.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Meghan Markle doesn't have an original belt in her body.
Show.
Big knife, big heart. I went home to my garden to make pickles and jams. I didn't know I was going to get this opportunity, so when I got it, I grabbed it by the throat.
Whatever. Hell yeah. Use that throat.
Pamela's Cooking with Love debuted in Canada 11 days ago. The titles are similar. Both are shot in bright white kitchens.
Yeah, Meghan Markle's just the freaking worst.
Both have the same laid-back fashion. Both invite people over to make food. Some even point out Meghan high-fives her guests, just like Pamela.
Wow, you can't come up with anything original. The biggest lie she ever told was that she didn't know who Prince Harry was before she met him. Shut up.
Happy place is the kitchen.
I've always loved to cook. And I used to watch a lot of cooking shows.
But aren't those common for many lifestyle shows? Pamela's team says we take pride in planting the first seeds, and it's a compliment to see our work with Ms. Anderson resonate so strongly. We should also point out that Pam's show was shot in 2023, Meghan's last year. But Mrs. Sussex's series was actually supposed to premiere first. They pushed the January release because of the LA fires.
Yeah, it's pretty tone deaf to go, hey, look at my rich and elite food while you're at home eating a TV dinner.
And after,
and your house is burned down.
This made headlines.
I don't think anyone in the world knows that Meghan Markle has eaten Jack in the Box and loves it.
It's so funny, too, that you keep saying Meghan Markle. You know I'm Sussex now.
Mindy
Whoa.
Kaling has spoken out.
I noticed that whenever...
All right, well, there's the Mindy Kaling thing. Here's the headline about Mindy Kaling.
It's really fascinating seeing how the reaction.
Mindy Kaling is setting the record straight about her cameo on Meghan Markle's Netflix show. The actress, writer, and producer appears on The View's March 6th episode where she answers this question about her appearance on With Love, Meghan.
I used to really like Mindy Kaling, but she became so freaking smarmy.
You were on Meghan Markle's show with Love, Meghan. What was that experience like?
You know, I had a great time. I noticed that whenever I do anything related to Megan, it becomes like
big news.
Big news.
Yeah, because she's a polarizing imbecile.
Yeah. Big news. And selfishly,
I'm like, just making cute little.
We were making sandwiches. And, then they'll push in on my face on TikTok and they'll be like, look at how this emotion you felt. And I honestly didn't even remember it because we shot it like 9 months ago.
Mindy goes on to say this about the interest and...
Mindy's gone up and down in weight. I prefer thick Mindy. More to spank!
Questions surrounding her appearance on Megan's show.
I loved my time with Megan. I'm also like, let her promote her show. I'm here to talk about running. It was great, and it's really fascinating seeing how the reaction.
It's a beautiful. People love beautifully. Yeah,
people love to talk.
Oh, it's so beautiful seeing a millionaire eat food that the rest of us can't afford. Oh, so inspirational. Get the hell out of here.
And by the way, it's a beautifully made show.
Shut up. Stop kissing ass. Let's see how much of this I can stomach. It's Meghan Markle with Drew Barrymore. I don't know who's more pretentious in that situation.
Happy hot topic.
Can I tell you something I've heard from people over the years?
Oh, Drew Barrymore's doing that thing where she sits real close to the person trying to get all personal.
Can I tell you something I've heard from people over the years? And I watched, Harry and Meghan on Netflix, of course, and so I feel like, we were given a nice sense of you guys on a very beautiful, intimate note.
Thank you.
Every time I ever know anyone who knows you guys talk about how hot, this is the key word, everyone, and they're different people from different walks of life, they go, they're so hot for each other.
Shut up! Annoying.
I ever know anyone who knows you guys talk about how hot, this is the key word, everyone, and they're different people from different walks of life, they go, they're so hot for each other.
Yeah, Drew's like, I'm like a desert over here.
Meghan Markle is expressing her love for husband Prince Harry.
I hope she loves him. He's the reason she's famous.
The Duchess of Sussex joined Drew Barrymore for the March 6th episode of The Drew Barrymore Show, where she shared details about her relationship and reacted to the talk show host saying she's heard how the couple is hot for each other.
Can I tell you something I've heard from people over the years?
Oh, wow, this clip's riveting. Not at all. Oh, and then there's this. Comedian Christina P. gives a scathing review of her show. Someone's jealous. Let me wait for this pop-up to stop. You'll never meet a more jealous person than a comedian with a comedy special. I've hung out with maybe 100 comedians over the years in radio, and all 100 of them are insecure ass wipes. Some of them are cooler than others, but they are so insecure.
All right, I'm watching the new Meghan Markle Meghan Sussex cooking show.
And who are you again, Christina P?
Craft show. I don't know what the show is on Netflix. And okay, here's some thoughts. Number one, yes, it reads as highly inauthentic. This is the problem from...
And comedians are authentic? I didn't know that.
Minute one is that she's trying to be perfect all the time, and it reads as phony, as inauthentic, as not fun. Is that a reason?
Oh, I'm sure you're fun to me.
Isn't hated? No, it's not. I think I don't like that. She's. Here's what it is. When Martha Stewart came out with her, how homekeeping type shows back in the 90s or the 80s or whatever, I remember women being like, yeah, right. Like, who's at home making their own beeswax candles? Yeah, right. Who's making their own croutons from scratch? Well, you know who was? Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart was, because that's who she was.
All right, man. Meghan Markle's not that exciting to make fun of anymore. She used to bring me so much light. I'm still freaking sad that Joey Johnson's gone. I mean, he didn't die, he just retired. Ben Cleveland, the offensive lineman for the Baltimore Ravens. His ex-wife, Caitlin Terrell Cleveland, shared some Kelsey Ballerini lyrics on her Instagram story after their divorce. Women are always good for that. After a bad breakup, well, I'm going to post a cryptic message. Trust me, no one gives a crap. She says, because people that I loved are just people that I knew once. The rumors going around, but the truth is kind of nuanced. I want to set it straight, but the lawyers say I shouldn't. Here's all we know. You're nothing without him.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
We got the remix, we got the flow, we got them getting down on the floor. C-H-I, got a new sound, making all the skid get down. Hey, the big man, make it change swing. Pimps and the players gon' do the damn thing. Coming in the club, taking over streets, taking over man with the coked out beats. Got them on charge, got them on lock. Everywhere we go, guaranteed to blow the spot. Messages to them haters, trying to say them gators. Bullets gon' blaze you, nothing is gonna save you. Bets on the streets, bets on the beats. If you wanna bounce, best report to me. My city shot town, where I put it down. Ain't no limit, dropping beats by the pound. I falls out a lot, cause you know I call it shots. Stacking paper like the baking sodas in the pot. We got the remix, we got the flow, we got them getting down on the floor. Hey, shout it, let me see you get loose. Let's go. Papa Patron with a mean lean. Rim tilted and representing my home team. Super ugly with a stack of money is a Gator King. By the bar, commission pimping is a Gator thing. Tell them how we do it, Joe. Gator Wars, rim spinning, and I ain't even driving, I'm just parking lot pimping. Slide off in the club, feeling managed in the 50, so fresh, so clean. With a swagger in my lip, and what it is, what it do. Come on, shout it, let me see you get loose. If you bout it, you can get some Grey Goose. In VIP, I'm putting my hands on you. We got the remix, we got the flow, we got them getting down on the floor. Hey, shout it, let me see you get loose.
Don't be putting no chasers in my drink. I want 2 high liquors, pimp. Yeah. Smoke, drink, smoke, drink. Smoke, drink, smoke, drink. Stay been all on the earth. Nothing in my cup, shit is all girl. Now hiding the motherfucker making up words. Liquor like men, I like them light skin. 2 at a time, I'm 20, twin. Patron and Grey Goose, Tanqueray and Seagram's gin. Stay together in my glass like they all best friends. I can't walk, I can't talk. Broken from the day to the dark. People off a square, but my goons on P. It's drinks on you, all eyes on me. And niggas with me drinking dumb. Henny mixed with Remy Ma. Party going all night. When we kick it hard. Niggas with they smoke down. They be getting choked out. Mix it with some liquor, nigga. We be getting droked out.
Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at getcheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. Getcheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code HOPPY to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code HOPPY to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afura Coffee. AFUERA Coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppyRadio.com, RyanHoppe Radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Happy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Happy Hour. Keep this party going and going.
Doors closing.
Now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppy in the morning.
It's Happy Hour!
Hey, it's BJ Shea. It's time to make radio great again. Listen to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe, baby.
What's up? This is Lex Staley from the nationally syndicated Lex and Terry Show, and you are listening to the Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, everybody. This is Terry James from the nationally syndicated radio show Lex and Terry, and you are listening to Happy Hour with my man, Ryan Hoppe.
This is Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Ryan Hoppe's on the mic, and he's not holding back.
Did you know most morning radio is scripted? Well, Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe is not.
Triggering middle-aged dudes since 2012. This is Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Let's go.
Wake up,
early with a jolt to the soul. Hoppy Hour's got the morning on a roll.
Got it.
It's got the scoop on the latest fling.
Whatever.
In tight, we'll hear everything. Sex talk live with no filter, no shame. Celeb gossip and we're dropping names.
I love celeb gossip.
Your toes. Hoppy Hour's here.
Can you tell?
He knows. Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppy. Morning waves just can't stop me. Turn it up, let's get rowdy. Morning champs, we're feeling proudly.
856 49 Hobby. 856-494-6773.
Stirring the buzz from our lovely finding fame and star-studded highs.
You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppy Radio.
In the screens, Hoppy spills.
Always email me RyanHoppyRadio@gmail.com. I love spilling the beans. Unless it's coffee beans, and then coffee goes to waste.
Grind. Hoppy's vibes will blow your mind. Hoppy Hour with Ryan.
I saw this here. Rapper DDG says that his baby mama, Halle Bailey, which every time I see that, I think it's Halle Berry. But Halle Bailey is keeping the kid from him. And you can say a lot about deadbeat dads and how awful they are, but you know what's just as bad? A deadbeat mom. Or a mom that keeps the kid away from the father. That ain't right. Bad baby. Gunman attempted to break into her house shortly after a Levant arrived. I don't know about you guys. Cash me outside. How about that, girl? We should probably leave that guy. If they're showing up after he arrives, that means there's people that want to kill him. And that's not something you want to be around. Especially with the baby in the house. Most gangbangers don't shoot the right person when they have shootings and they kill the kid. Like in the city of Chicago.
Madness is what you crave.
Oh, really?
Celebrity news gets you up to speed.
Alright, enough of that music. I'm so freaking sick of it. I saw this here.
Celine Dion is setting the record straight. A post on the music icon's Instagram page on Friday shuts down AI-generated music pretending to be her.
Yeah, now you got so many stupid people in the world. Don't believe anything. I'm got a pretty good eye for AI. At first I didn't, but now it's like if it's too perfect, it's AI.
The post reads, quote, "It has come to our attention that unsanctioned AI-generated music purporting to contain Celine Dion's musical performances and name and likeness is currently circulating online."
That's not good. You know her boomer self hates it.
And across various digital service providers. Please be advised that these recordings are fake and not approved. And are not songs from her official discography.
It would suck if they sounded better than her music.
The update comes after the singer did an impromptu performance of My Heart Will Go On earlier in the week. On Tuesday, she was at the TGL match in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida, where she sang her hit My Heart Will Go On.
All right, sounds good. Even the reporter sounds freaking bored.
Elon Musk's SpaceX Starship aircraft has exploded mid-flight during its testing launch.
That's not good. I thought he was the almighty Eli. I thought he was the almighty Elon. He was so perfect.
The billionaire space technology company SpaceX launched a test flight of its Starship mega rocket on.
It's funny, whenever things go wrong with his company, you don't hear a peep about it. But if this was Mark Cuban that this happened to, Elon would be throwing autistic shade on Twitter. And the thing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the thing that really cracks me up, the thing that makes me really laugh is the fact that he's really not that smart. He ruined Tesla. He ruined PayPal, even though that was a terrible service to begin with. But he goes along with our thoughts about being homophobic and transphobic and every phobic thing you can be towards possible. You're all mutants.
March 6th, with no passengers inside. But according to NBC News, the missile was cut short when controllers lost contact with the vehicle. The outlet reports that minutes into the launch, multiple engines cut out as the
That's not good.
vehicle accelerated into...
I would want nothing to do with anything Elon does. His cars break down, this. What does he do well? Oh, he's the richest guy ever. Riveting.
Space. The rocket was seen spinning before SpaceX lost contact with it. In a March 6th statement, SpaceX says, prior to the end of the ascent burn, an energetic event in the AFT portion of Starship resulted in the loss of several Raptor engines. This in turn led to a loss of attitude control and ultimately a loss of communications.
Hopefully there can be a way to lose Elon's attitude.
With Starship. During the launch's live stream, SpaceX communications manager Dan Hout adds, "We've got a lot of measures in place, like debris response areas where we coordinate very closely with air traffic control. We have a lot of measures put before we ever launch an aircraft to
And it's not working.
make sure that we're keeping the public safe."
Okay, you can say that all you want, but it doesn't seem to be happening. What is going on with Jessica Simpson?
Happy Hot Topic!
Jessica Simpson has released a new single, and its lyrics have fans buzzing.
Oh, yeah. Gotta talk about the ex. Can't just move on and realize you might be a problem.
The pop star dropped her new song Leave on Friday, and in the lyrics, there's some mentions of a cheating ex.
I bet she's the queen of the dry spell. I bet you don't get laid for like a month.
Some of the lyrics are, quote, "What we had was magic. Now you made it tragic."
And you're so perfect, Jessica.
Giving her what you gave to me. Now the well that you drink from's empty. Your weakness made me lonely. Unholy matrimony. Did you do to her what you did to me? Was she on
She gave the back door.
her knees? The new song, which doesn't address anyone by name or clarify who it is about, comes amid the singer's public split from Eric Johnson.
I think there's a weird thing we don't talk about, the fact that Jessica Simpson tried really hard to be like Britney Spears.
The Take My Breath Away singer shared a statement with Access Hollywood in January that she and Eric have been, quote, living separately, navigating a painful situation.
Yeah, breakups are never fun. No one ever wakes up in the morning and goes, hey, I want to go through a good breakup today.
In our marriage. The pair share 3 children together, daughter Maxwell, son Ace, and daughter Birdie. Back in 2023, Access asked Jessica about first falling for Eric.
You and Eric are coming up on your 10-year anniversary next
Time flies.
year.
Which is it 10 years?
10 years.
Okay. Wedding?
She lost track, but she hated it.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, because I'm like, wait, we've been together longer.
Yes. I always add the extra years
Yeah.
we've been together.
God, Jessica's so freaking hot, by the way.
Okay, so this summer, yeah, we had our night, so you're right.
Yes.
We are coming up on our 10.
Was it love at first sight?
It was love at first sight.
What happened?
It was infatuation at first sight. And there was something so peaceful and gentle about him that I had never experienced in a man.
Yeah.
Just something so gracious and gentle. Like
Oh, that's awesome. So she's saying she doesn't like it rough in bed. She likes to be nice and sensual.
wanted to understand him.
Hi.
You know, and I felt protected and safe with him.
How would
And
you
supported.
say it coming up on 10 years to reflect back? What's the key?
Whatever.
Well, obviously, I mean, I feel like a lot of people say the key is communication, but it's also communication as friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that didn't really work out.
All eyes are on Blake Lively.
Do you think I want to make you pay?
Blake, what is it mean to be back with Anna?
Oh, it's the best. I'm so happy.
She's so freaking fake. There's nothing about Blake Lively that I look at that I'm like, that's a noble woman.
Today, a protester was among the crowd as another
It said justice for Justin Baldoni. Quit the lies.
Simple Favor stars hit the premiere at the South by Southwest Film and TV Festival.
Anna, what does it mean to be working with Blake again?
Oh,
We're talking about you.
Amid the It Ends With Us legal battle, this red carpet has become a PR challenge to navigate. National TV crews banned from the carpet.
Of course, because Blake Lively's a coward. She can throw all the shots at everybody else. But when it comes time to, confront her. She hides like a coward.
Limited interview opportunities for most press.
Of course, because you want the kiss-ass interviews because you're so perfect, Blake. You're such an angel. You're the worst.
And the event was not live streamed. There are also rumors.
Good. We don't have to suffer watching your crap.
That co-stars Blake and Anna Kendrick didn't get along. This comes 1 week since news broke that...
Does anybody get along with Blake? I'm waiting. Hello? Is there anybody that likes her? Even Ryan Reynolds really hasn't defended her.
Blake hired an ex-CIA agent to handle her PR and...
Can you imagine you used to be a CIA agent and then you become like a gossip person for Blake Lively? How far that career has fallen.
News broke that Blake hired an ex-CIA agent to handle her PR, and already social media has been in overdrive with new claims.
Overdrive.
Meanwhile, another celeb feud just boiled over during last night's star-studded Lakers game.
Oh yeah. Look at us, we're all celebrities at basketball games. Even though we can't name 5 players, we'll shell up.
LeBron drives, LeBron scores.
Timothy Chalamet, Jason Sudeikis, and Macaulay Culkin in a hoodie repping fiancée Brenda Song's Netflix hit Running Point were all...
Oh yeah, we're all gonna watch it.
All courtside when LeBron James confronted ESPN's Stephen A. Smith.
And we'll talk about that during Hoppy Soups later. Spencer Pratt said that the cable company Spectrum wanted his cable box back. Here's him making a joke about it.
Good news, Spectrum. I'm pretty sure this is the box.
All right, I can't play it because of copyright, but it's pretty much because there's got stupid music in the background. But he found the box for the Spectrum. Yeah, that's the most Spectrum thing ever to do. After your house burns down, you decide, oh yeah, we need the box back. Lauren Sanchez is bringing storytellers into space with an all-female origin crew. Hopefully they don't go up during that time of the month.
I'm getting introduced to the entire team that we have put together. I really believe that all of these women are
She looks like Roger the Alien from American Dad. So much freaking plastic surgery.
storytellers. They're going to come back and be able to share that story and also inspire a new generation of explorers.
Oh my god, hi! Hello, Lauren, good morning.
All right, too much high for me. And Bonnie Blue reveals the real reason her husband divorced her. Not because she had sex with 1,000 men. That's not the reason. She is crazy. She also looks like she's 45. I know Gen Z gets triggered when it's brought up, but a lot of these celebrities and a lot of these porn stars and just everyday Gen Z people, they look like they're freaking 40. I don't understand it.
I'm interested. The divorce thing, when did this happen? Was this in the beginning of this, or did divorce spark this, now I want to have a sexcapade?
No. So we was together from when I was 14. So we were...
How old was he?
15. He's only like a year older. Don't worry. We was...
Woo. So what, you were 14, he was 15, and you got married at how old?
20.
Oh, yeah, young.
So it was like together like a long time. We just grew apart. Like there was...
Yeah, you want to be kind of the person that sleeps around.
No dramatic split up or anything like that. We just grew apart. Like
you grew apart because a lot of other people were inside of you.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppy in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppy of Hoppy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
bring joy to my city. Niggas out here broke, got the nerve to be picky. Get my man some bread, cause I hate to see him shitty. Or back to selling dope just to make a pretty penny. Keeping it 100 with niggas, they keep it 50. Chicago be for everybody acting like we 50. I told my bitch you fucking with the greatest and you see me. The realest of the realest and the realest in my city. 7-year-old babies getting killed for no reason. Niggas striking cars, zeroing all they peoples. Real niggas get blessed and share with they niggas. Real niggas fuck bitches, care to they niggas. Man, these hoes for everybody breaking down the swisher. Put the loud in right around to some music. Only took a break cause I gotta get to it. But coming from, you would probably lose it. 2 little boys got killed when they was hooping. All cause some broke niggas beef and started shooting. Guns got abusive and these niggas they abuse it. And the sad part about it, it didn't even make the news. I'm trying to get through it, so I'm watching all my movements, checking bags like Nike, so I tell them just do it. Tell my niggas they my brothers and I treat them like my brothers. Cause my brothers is my niggas, so we equal as each other. Life is but a dream till you wake up with your mother. Smoking Mary J, give you no more drama. Still you won't come, cooking up a master plan. Gon' put it in the action, motherfucker, take a stand. My bones from the murder capital and he the man. I'm in my own lane, trying to see where I fit in. Take a chance when a man's on the cash advance. So we out here every day trying to chase these bands. Making all this money you would never understand. So go ahead and judge me, I still get to it. And niggas say they winning, but I know they really losing. 12 months later, still riding in that Buick. And if that slow grinding, I'ma be fair paid. Coming like I'm great, cause I know these niggas hate. Looking in the mirror, only a nigga don't see fake. Looking in the mirror, only a nigga that relate. Coming like I'm great, cause I know these niggas hate. Coming like I'm great, cause I know these niggas hate. Looking in the mirror, only a nigga that relate. Looking in the mirror, only a nigga that relate.
They wanna know who the hottest in the city, who the problem, because of all the drama in the city with them goblins. Posted with them 30s and them 40s, all my niggas under 20, but I got 150. Always in the streets if a nigga wanna get me. Don't know in your city, but I started off with baby. Holes on my dick when I pull up and they hit me. I ain't worried about any, cause I'm all he gotta send me. Dropped out of school cause I knew I wouldn't be shit. Now it's that beds if you want me on the remix. Game finna be rich, still can't believe. And it still a get fat down if you wanna see shit. Always need cash, I ain't never on no free shit. My niggas in the streets selling drugs so they sleeping. Posted on the block, almost on top. I could be up on tour making dubs every weekend. You locked up and you ain't got a lawyer while you speaking. Hating ass nigga and you broke while you breathing. Every time you see me, you know I was a demon. You bet I look crazy, you know my niggas fiending. All my niggas shooting, with 50 dream teaming. Out in my shows, got them ninas with the beans in. We the pistol gang and they changed by the season. No limit MB4L, bitch, I mean it.
Like I'm great, cause I know these niggas hate. Coming like I'm great, cause I know these niggas hate. Looking in the mirror, only a nigga that relate. Looking in the mirror, only a nigga that relate.
This summer I'ma catch just 5 homicide. Just cause you rapping doesn't mean that he gonna ride. Slapping doors open on the V, let 100 ride. All them face shots need dental to identify. Louis Tony ETC, bitch, I been that guy. Stay high ET, I live in the sky. Yo bitch on me say she tryna get my dick a try. Taking trips with my roadies and my wrists on rollie. On talk to the police, no talk. Out west at the feed and they put everything on shorty. Made man, made D, touch me, you die. No worries. Lying ass niggas always telling stories. Bitches wanna kick it, tryna be another story. No, a couple broke bitches that done been no more. No, a couple real niggas that can fix that jewelry. I'ma flex that phone, let me get that jewelry. I be smoking heavy rap, rolling, need another water. Supers let me in the club, cause you know I change the weather. I don't care where we at, make us ass today, we ever get up on the white settle, smoke them like a cigarette. You can catch us in traffic with heavy metal, everywhere we travel. Pop out.
Coming like I'm great, cause I know these niggas hate. Better know it. Coming like I'm great, cause I know these niggas hate. Better know it. Looking in the mirror, only a nigga that relate. Looking in the mirror, only a nigga that relate.
Merch. This shit only for the real, middle finger to the fake. All I do is show love, all you do is just hate. Nigga, I've been self-made ever since 12th grade, and I'm about to blow up like the fucking real Trey. Don't you hate when a nigga fake? Hell yeah, I'm already knowing most niggas snakes. Smile in your face, lie to your face. Still ain't really shit to them, cause they do it every day. Haters, they be coming in all sizes and shapes. Disguising they face, fake trying to embrace. But I ain't with that, so I just fall back like, nah, my nigga, I'm good, I'm straight. Real talk though, hate is a bitch nigga trait. So if you a real nigga, then I know you can relate. Looking in the mirror, only nigga that relate. So I'm coming in great, cause I know these niggas hate.
Coming like I'm great, cause I know these niggas hate. Coming like I'm great, cause I know these niggas hate. Looking in the mirror, only a nigga that relate.
Doors closing. And now something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour.
Me, my
Intern John from, Intern John, your morning show. You're listening to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, this is Roxanne Wilder, and you are listening to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, you're listening to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe. This is Eric Zane. I don't know these two people, but I know they're fucking assholes. Mike Calta and Rover, suck my dick for what you did to Ryan.
Hey, what's up? I'm Woody. That's Greg Gorey.
What's up?
Menace.
Hi.
Gina Grad.
Hey.
Seabass. There's Sammy.
Hello.
We are The Woody Show. Yeah. And you are listening to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
People often argue over Android versus iPhones. But the real debate should be middle-aged Gen X morning shows versus Happy Hour. Guess who wins? We will let you decide. Welcome back to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe is your alternative to the typical morning show with fake dating segments.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Countdown clock ticking, happy hours on the prowl. 10 seconds left, set to take back the dial. Celebrity gossip, details that get wild. Sex talk spicy, every moment ain't mild. Nothing but juicy, the story's about to drop. 9 seconds, lean in, don't let the beat stop. Raunchy discussions like the cherry on top. Happy hour, Ryan's here, rising to the top. 8 seconds closer, hear the crowd cheer. Ryan Hoppe's back, the moment draws near. Celebrity drama, it's all crystal clear. Tune into the Happy Hour, the champ is here. 7 seconds, we're
I never left.
Lost loves and scandals, calling out the sleaze. Pouring out the truth, never serving it with ease. Hoppe's got the juice, bringing them to their knees. 6 seconds.
856
to the floor.
49 Hobby. It's 856-494-6773.
Dirty can't ignore.
You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com.
Eyes on the prize, no compromise.
Oh man, it's so weird seeing Octomom back in the news again. I feel like I'm in high school. Mm-hmm.
Fresh vibes.
Happy Hot Topic.
Well, Natalie, thank you for sitting down with me.
Thank you for having me.
She's freaking hot. I mean, we all know that I love my older women, but she is really good looking.
Watching this docu-series, and it's a docu-series or script.
Yes.
It's a scripted series and a documentary, essentially.
It's a movie. It's a dramatization. It's a movie on my life, and then it's a 6-part documentary series.
Yeah. So watching this totally took me back to the 2000s. It was like a flash of pictures and images, so I can only imagine what the experience was like for you.
Right.
Why was it time for you to tell your story in your own words?
It's been time for me to be able to take my narrative back that was stolen. Basically, the media, they kind of hijacked our lives, my family's lives. And it's been time for us to share our truth, and Lifetime's a perfect platform. They've been a safe platform for women to tell their true story.
It's very true.
For a very long time. So
our Kelly documentary.
I'm grateful for this opportunity.
Kristen plays you in the movie. Right. Why was she the right fit?
She was a perfect fit, and ironically, I didn't even meet her, talk to her until after she made the movie. And
I bet she did a lot of studying of a lot of old clips. Because you got to be really in the character for that role.
I was blown away.
Not really.
She's a very naturally talented actress. And she even got the demeanor like me, being anxious, always anxious, and kind of beyond very introverted and shy. And my voice, I don't know how, I can't stand my voice, but she got it.
She did a good job.
My kids were stunned.
I like your voice.
Yeah, she did a phenomenal job.
She really
it's milfy.
Nailed it.
She did. I'm very grateful for her.
You very bravely sort of lift the veil in these projects.
Right.
What was the hardest part for you to revisit?
Definitely, without a doubt, my mom. Talking about my mom, losing her, and my dad.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I lost my dad, and I'm sad. But the thought of losing my mom is like I don't even know what to say. It's terrible. It's just not good.
What I went through with my dad, definitely just those personal, painful, experiences.
Yeah.
Right. But there were some exciting parts about sharing our lives after I escaped the public eye, which was 2013.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't heard from her in a while.
So it was intentional, and I strategized the plan, and I got that. I had an opportunity to go back to my old profession, back to my, hometown. And
I'm kidding.
Took that opportunity and didn't let go. Yeah.
I want to go back to the beginning a little bit because, as I said before, there are a lot of misconceptions.
Right.
And this story really clears up a lot of things.
Right.
A lot of people don't know that you actually had 6 children before you had the 8.
Right.
I didn't know that.
So when you went in to have more children, can you talk about kind of what your desire was at that time?
Right. So I went through a journey of infertility for 5.5 years, actually. And I was diagnosed with endometriosis by 20 years old. So I went through infertility, and then I was able to have my children, after 5, 6, Elijah, then Amira, all my older kids. The primary ulterior motive to go back to...
That's good that she knows their names. I'm being serious.
Attempt to have one more was just grieving a child that I thought I would have, Aiden, who was diagnosed with autism. And at that time, I had guilt because I perceived myself to have possibly compounded or exacerbated, his...
It's so weird seeing like a human side of her, because just in the 2000s, you would look at any paparazzi magazine and they would rip her apart. It's weird that she's human.
Condition, not causing it, you can't cause autism, but having exacerbated his condition. So that was the driver as to why I wanted to have one more. And a lot of parents, they make decisions and grief, and in that grieving process, that doesn't really mean it's like a rational decision.
Right.
But I'm no different than a lot of other parents that were grieving.
Yeah.
Right.
So the goal was to have one other child.
One other child.
Yes.
Right.
So it turns out that your doctor put 12 embryos in you.
Right.
He got your consent when you were under anesthesia, essentially.
No, not as I was sedated.
Yeah.
So sometimes they do the anesthesia for the retrieval. I didn't. I was awake always, but sedated.
Wow.
So I was not in my lucid state of mind enough to. I didn't read it. To sign some consent. That I didn't even read. So no, it was a double transfer. He didn't just decide to transfer 12, and he transferred 6, which was pretty much what he had transferred. The number he transferred were all of my pregnancies. So it was 5 to 6, and I'd always conceive one, a singleton. Only once did I conceive twins, and he transferred 6. So I did not, no one expected more than one to grow.
Right.
So my uterus had heavily contracted, and that was the reason he and the embryologist made the decision to put the rest, or transfer the rest of the embryos from the petri dish.
Right. You said in the series that you regretted not suing him at the time.
Yeah.
Did you ever take legal action?
No, I did not take legal action to file a lawsuit against the doctor, just because the statute of limitations was...
Yeah, my head got stuck in my mom's vagina. She could have filed for something, but didn't.
It's only about 2 years.
Yeah.
All right. So there's that. I'm not trying to sound like a dick, but on this show, I like to ridicule things, and it's kind of hard to make fun of it when she seems like a really good woman. It's a lot of screaming in that household. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. Always email me, ryanhoppyradio@gmail.com. This show is for the hardworking average Joe and Jane in their grind in life. I don't care if you live in the U.S. or the U.K. As long as you're listening, that's all that matters. We will be right back on Happy Hour after this. Do not touch that radio dial or that streaming device. However the hell you're listening to my show. We'll be right back. Hang on.
Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
HoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
You did let me go, listening to your amigo. Can't believe your mind so controllable like a Nintendo. And the honey, boy, you bumble. Harmonious was ensemble. Don't mean to sound less than humble, but you sure did a combo. And it had to hurt just some kind of way. Probably hurts to lose not knowing you've been played. Probably brings you down to find you should have stayed. Boy, you should have stayed. We went to the cinemas, shared popcorn and soda. Felt right with you on my side. From letters or ticket stubs to long kisses right before bedtime, to finding out you found another love all over the neighborhood headlines. And it sure hurt me some kind of way. And it hurts to lose not knowing I've been played. It brings you down to know you should have stayed. Boy, you should have stayed. I can't believe what they told you. That somebody getting over. How can love save the day? Let the wrong one get away. Better watch who your friends are. They can be misleading you. Better watch who your friends are. Friends are. You listen to. They can be misleading you. See, can't go back. I just don't know. Well, here goes nothing. See, what should I do? Don't give him a chance. Oh, no. Oh, what should I do? I don't think you should chance it. Don't give him a chance. 'Cause if you give him a chance, he might take you for granted. I know we make mistakes and people want a perfect date. My heart is something you wanted. You would have never heard it, babe. Just try next time. Consider other people's feelings. And if you heed these lines, there'll be no reason to know. I can't believe what they told you. That somebody getting over. How can love save the day? Let the wrong one get away. Better watch who your friends are. Friends are. You listen to. They can be misleading you.
Listen to me, Randy. It doesn't matter what you look like on the outside, whether you're white or black or Sasquatch even. As long as you follow your dream, no matter how crazy or against the law it is. Except for Sasquatch. If you're Sasquatch, the rules are different.
Forget it, Meatwad. I'm a circus freak. That's all I'll ever be.
Whatever.
Doors closing. And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe
on 94.1, the afternoon diva. Shout out my guy Ryan Hoppe. Make sure you tune in to Happy Hour, the best 60 minutes of your life.
Hey, what's up? This is Eddie Volkman from the Eddie and Jobo radio show, and you're listening to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe. Oh, this is April Pilifoff, and you're listening to Ryan Hoppe and Happy Hour. I hope he can make my daughter happy. Hi there, this is Marge McDouche. You might remember me from the Eddie and Jobo radio show. Now, I'm just looking at this fine young man, Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, this is Justin Schlegel from the Justin Scott and Spiegel Morning Show on 98 Rock in Baltimore, and you are listening to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, what's up? It is Kevin Ralston, host of the KVJ show, and you are listening to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, this is Gary Meyer, and as refreshing as a McDonald's Coca-Cola, Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, it's MJ from the MJ Morning Show on...
Hey, this is Rick Rumble from Rumble in the Morning on FM 99 in Norfolk, Virginia, and you are listening to Happy Hour with my buddy Ryan Hoppe.
Back with the man who says what everyone's thinking. This is Ryan Hoppe on Happy Hour.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Ryan's tall like the sky.
Oh, I am.
6'9", he's fly.
Whatever.
From Chicago to the Bay.
And what is it?
In St. Pete he'll stay.
Got it.
Talk of love and fame. Dating life's his game. News on stars he spills. With laughter fills. Happy Hour, all you need. Rich and Ely, take a seat. Ryan's got the groove.
Oh, I do.
Happy Hour makes you move. A cat by his side.
Oh, that sweet cat.
In Florida they reside. Stories wild and free. Tune in, you'll agree.
Got it.
Laugh with every tale.
Let's hear from that cat.
Ryan never fails.
No. Mm-hmm. 856-49-HOBBY. 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. All right, here's the deal. Here's what's going on. Here's how we're going to do this. It's the fact that I'm very tired, I'm very high. But if you're on the job site right now and you feel like creeping out your coworkers or whatever, just blare this. Or if you're in a car or at a pizza shop, wherever you're listening to my show, listen. Shut up, cat.
Happy Hot Topic.
Oh, yeah. You know what it's time for? You know how we're going to end this show today? You know what we're going to do as we decide to move on?
Go. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, breaking down the scenes. NBA drama, living out the dreams.
A lot of drama in the NBA.
Always about the queens, dropping knowledge bombs all in on the schemes.
Oh, sure.
Hoppe's moves, man, he knows it all.
I got it.
The court rise and fall.
Whatever.
Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Happy Hour got that shock and awe. MJ to Kobe, legends in the game. Shaq's big presence, true Hall of Fame. Hoppe spills the tea, ain't playing tame.
Time for the Daily Snap.
Nothing left the same. Hoppe's moves, man, he knows it all.
All right, one sec.
From scandals to the court.
Let me do the hits real quick. Let's do our daily hit of the day. Honestly, you know what we really need to do? This is how much I'm trying to relate to people when it comes to mental health. You know why I'm so distant right now? I haven't taken my Lamictal. 300 milligrams twice a day. You hear me shaking that over the mic? All right, let me take this pill. Because I'm wondering why I'm spacing. It's going on 3 p.m. I take it twice a day. Oh, yeah, that was great. Placebo effect. And now let's do our daily hit. Do you have your bong, your bowl, your THC pen, your vape, your joint, your blunt, your THC oil, your edible, your gravity bong, whatever the hell you have? Let's go. I dedicate this hit to my boy, Nicholas Jennings, who came in first place and second place at the Olympics today. I don't even like using the word Special Olympics because I believe that we're all equal as humans. Some people have harder times than others and might have autism, but I never liked the word Special Olympics. But yes, it was at the Special Olympics today. My boy in the 50 and 100 meter, first and second place. You can see all the pictures and see the footage of it on my social media. That was classy. Now I'm like Mike Helt. I burp on the mic. All right, time to take the hit. Grab your weed. Oh, yeah.
Crazy exes, wild and scandalous.
I know about crazy exes.
Ain't nothing fabulous.
Trust me.
Down gets unanimous. Tune a happy hour, never anomalous.
Happy hot topic.
Speaking of someone that looks like me.
Nikola Jokic made history in the Nuggets overtime win versus the Suns. He became the first player in NBA history to ever have a 30-plus point, 20-plus rebound, 20-plus assist game.
That is a badass day for Jokic. You know what I love the most about him? He treats it like a 9 to 5. He'd rather be in Serbia, riding his horses than being here. So I'm sure his reaction is just going to be so casual.
He ended up finishing the game with 31 points, 21 boards, and 22 assists. Just absolutely insane numbers.
But Shaq hates on him because Shaq's a bully.
And here's his reaction to that.
Serbia, definitely.
Nikola, years and years from now, when you're sitting on a couch, what will you tell your grandkids about today?
I will lie, definitely. I'll tell them. They will not look it up. I will lie, probably. I will say they didn't follow the stats. I had more.
We know that you downplay, because we even asked you about the 19 assists last Monday. You downplay these things, but when it's something that's truly never been done, that we've never seen, do you have an appreciation for, and you get the win in OT the way y'all did?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's not supposed to go like that way, but we had a really good game until one moment, and everything went downhill for us. I don't know. It was just a good game. Probably I'm gonna remember the whole life for it. But it's just a game that I don't know what to say, to be honest.
Did you know when you were out there that you were being as productive as you were?
No, I was talking to Adrian. He said to me that was quiet 30-point. Right?
Yeah, that's the thing about Jokic. He just goes to work and then he leaves. He's not a stat pattern like LeBron.
And I said that's probably true because I think that they didn't do anything special. It just seemed like everything was in flow.
Oh, that's good. 856-49 happy. What the hell is going on with this?
Happy hot topic.
Luka Doncic and Jalen Brunson exchanged jerseys after the Lakers' overtime win versus the Knicks. And the Lakers have won 8 straight and 20 of them.
Yeah, it's almost like good old Luka is an MVP candidate every year. You know, the freaking Dallas Mavericks have to be freaking out.
The last 24 games, the Knicks, they continue to struggle against the current top 2 teams in each conference, going 0-9 against those teams. But here's JJ Redick having high praise for Gabe Vincent in the Lakers locker room after the OT win versus the Knicks.
Hey, I want to credit you guys. A few times recently, I've talked about your poise when other teams have made runs.
Yeah.
We've had a lead. Tonight was a great example of us being down and keeping our poise.
The
old euphemism, don't let go of the rope. You guys didn't let go of the rope tonight.
Never heard of.
All right, that was a team win. took everything. You guys earned that one. You earned that one. We started out, what were we, 4 for 26 from 3? Yeah, we got to keep believing in our shot. We made 10 of our last 19.
Hell yeah!
I don't know if you...
The thing is, I kind of like the Lakers because I grew up a Kobe fan because my uncle lived out there. And this is the most boomer thing ever, but he got his first job out of college in 1979 or 1980. And he moved to LA, and that was when Magic Johnson had his rookie season. And we used to talk on the phone while Kobe played. But I just didn't really like the whole LeBron era so far. But this new era with Luka, I'm down with it.
Do you remember what I said to you in the timeout? I said you're going to make another big one. You made 3 more. That was big time. You won us the game. I'm dead serious, Gator.
All right. And then there's this.
Stephen A. Smith spoke about that confrontation with LeBron James on First Take, but now he's gone on the Stephen A. Show on his YouTube channel and has revealed what LeBron actually said to him, and also revealed that several other NBA players don't speak to him for the exact same reason.
Yeah, like Stephen A. Smith, I respect him. I know people who, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are friends with him. So I tried to not post videos ripping into him. Plus, that's kind of what he wanted. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm telling you. First of all, you could do a shot how many times I say, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and you'd be drunk with the first 10 minutes. But Stephen A. Smith runs his mouth, but then hides like a coward.
Here's what was said.
I was sitting courtside where during a timeout, I believe it was in the third quarter, I was confronted by none other than LeBron James himself.
Yeah, we saw him.
LeBron had some choice words for me in regards to comments I've made prior about him in regards to his son.
Oh, grow up, LeBron. Your son sucks. If it wasn't for you, he wouldn't be in the league. He's barely in the league.
Bronny James. Before I get any further, let me just put...
He's not so tough now that he's not running his mouth on TV. He goes on TV and does his thing, and now he's a little shy.
To bed a couple of things that have been reported that are false. People was talking about LeBron called me out my name, or somebody said he called me a bitch. Somebody said he called me a punk and all this.
Oh, well, those are words that describe you.
None of that is true.
But it still means it's true that you are one.
He was fiery. He approached me during the game. And he said, stop effing with my son. That's my effing son. Stop effing with my son.
Your son joined the league. Okay? I'm so freaking sick of nepotism. You're all babies. All nepo babies.
I said, what? Nah, man, straight up, man to man. Real talk. Stop effing with my son.
I mean, on one note, I respect LeBron for defending his kid, but his kid also sucks at basketball.
And I saw how furious he was.
Whatever.
And I said, we can talk about it later. Nah, F that. Stop effing with my son. That's my son. I said, all right, dog. Fine. And he walked away. That's all he said.
All right. So there's that. And then here's what Dave Portnoy had to say.
Listen, I got to weigh in on this Stephen A. Smith versus LeBron James controversy. In case you missed it, LeBron basically accosted Stephen A. at the Lakers game.
Yeah.
And said, keep my son's name out of your mouth, punk.
Got him.
Because Stephen A. was criticizing Bronny and saying LeBron's sensitive and really pointing out what a disaster Bronny has been his first year in the league.
Yes, he's been terrible. But everybody at ESPN and Disney is afraid to admit it.
Now, I am one of the more neutral guys you're going to find on LeBron. I call it both ways. One of the all-time greats. Definitely not better than Jordan. One of the most sensitive babies we've ever seen in sports. By all accounts, great family man, great dad. But this is one of the most ridiculous controversies in the history of civilization.
Oh, jeez.
LeBron doesn't want Stephen A. or people or the media talking about Bronny, who is a professional basketball player. on one of the most storied franchises in the league.
That's the thing. This is what I can't stand about nepotism, is whenever somebody, if it's TV, radio, sports, if someone gets a job because of who their father is, and they're not their father, and they suck at it, and they don't bring in the same results, everyone gets mad. And then the father that's more successful, or the mother, goes, oh, well, they're trying hard. You can't just put your kid in a position that anybody would dream of, but then think they can't be criticized. That's called being out of touch and being a narcissist.
Number 2 only to the Celtics. What are we talking about here? Now, I know LeBron, when Bronny was 14, he said, you know, one of my big regrets was naming him LeBron Jr. because I don't want him to have the pressure of living up to me. Who could?
Yeah.
And then he forces the Lakers to draft this kid in the NBA before.
I love Dave Portnoy.
Boy's ready. He didn't even start at USC. Couldn't even get playing time at USC. Ineffective at USC. Now, he overcomes a heart tragedy, thank God that we're all happy he did that. And Bronny, by all accounts, seems like a good dude. And I feel awful. I tweet my heart aches for Bronny James to have to live up to your dad, which is almost impossible, to have your name LeBron James Jr., even though your dad says he regrets it. Then your dad forces this dog and pony show for you two to be the first father-son in the NBA, even though you don't belong to be there. Everyone knows you don't belong to be there. You're having one of the worst statistical seasons in the history of any NBA player ever. Now, one day he could get in the league, but he's only there now as a make-a-wish to LeBron, to keep LeBron unhappy. He's in a big boy league playing.
That's going to be pretty awful for Bronny, too. Like, I know you're banging hot girls, and I know that you're famous and whatever, but without your dad, you're nothing.
And against big boy players, and he stinks. He stinks. And LeBron doesn't want the media to talk about it. He's going to go up to people and get in their face. What are we doing here? And I try to give LeBron the benefit of the doubt.
It's really hard, though. LeBron's such a baby for such a big guy. He's just the worst.
But if you don't want the media talking about how your son is overmatched and it looks like a make-a-wish, and how helpless he is in this big boy league against paid professionals, then don't force him to go onto the team.
Dave Portnoy is our voice of reason.
Let him be in the G League forever. Let him stay in college. Let him earn it. But you put it, poor Bronny, again, Bronny, honestly, I've never heard one thing I didn't like. Seems like he's got a great head on his shoulders.
He's a great kid.
Credit to LeBron. But to put him in this situation, it's that ego on LeBron Sr., and I hate to see what he's doing, but to go up to Stephen A. and say, hey, you can't talk about my kid, and then Stephen A. with kid gloves today on First Take. If that's anyone else, he's ripping this guy apart. Your kid is in the NBA.
Yeah, if you want your kid to be treated like everybody else, then deal with the criticism. If you're getting mad at the criticism, you know it's the truth.
He's a professional player. He's getting paid. That's on you, LeBron. You wanted it. You can't just have everyone throw flowers. Oh, what a great moment.
Yeah, it is really nauseating how the LeBron fans are a bunch of kiss asses.
Home opening night, even though that was one of the biggest jokes of all time. What do you expect? I try to root for LeBron. I really do. But, I mean, Deuce Tatum is more important to the Celtics than Bronny Jr. is to the Lakers.
Had to get that Celtics reference in, Dave.
Honestly, he is.
Oh, jeez.
Can't talk about Bronny James Jr.? He's in the NBA. Stephen A., you're better. I thought he was going to come out swinging. I get it. There's a lot of pressure, and, you know, you have connections and friends.
They're all a bunch of ass kisses.
But kid gloves today on First Take. If there's anybody else who came up to Stephen A. is like, hey, don't talk about my kid. He's like, that's a father talking to me. His kid is in the NBA.
I don't know. I just can't stand nepotism. It makes me absolutely sick. And no, I don't want to get a comment from someone that's like, oh, you're jealous. No, like my dad was fine. He just had no connections for anything I wanted to do in life. Like I had to do it all on my own. And when I see people that get jobs because of who their parents are, and then they complain when people hate on them, it's like, oh, well then you can't have it both ways. You can't be a nepo baby and be like, oh, well, why is everyone talking about me? But then want to be treated equally. Shut up.
TikTok, clocks and juke, we're playing cool breaks. Hoppy's hour almost done. Feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Shattered dreams. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shout-outs hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shout-outs hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers, silent time but coming to an end. Like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe's jokes and jabs, he's our daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Hoppe hour. Hoppe hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Hoppe hour is now over.
Hoppe hour is now over.
Game over. This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless America.
Doors closing.